Hey human, welcome to my little corner of the internet. I am so happy to see you today. And I really hope you're having such a good day with so many reasons to smile. Let me just double check I've muted my phone because I don't actually, no I haven't. Lol. That would have been a bit of an issue, wouldn't it? Right, phone is muted. Hello. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day today to come and see me and see what I'm up to. That makes me really happy. I should move my microphone a bit further away actually. So, thank you for taking time out of your busy day today. And I've already said that, but I really do mean it. Your time is so precious and you're choosing to spend some of it with me, and that means the whole entire world. Today, I have something a little bit different for you. I'm not making art, but I have bought resources in order to make more art with, so we're doing a little haul. Yay! I have been saving all of my money for so long. I've been saving up and saving up and saving up, and today I went out with a budget of like £300, which is a lot for somebody like me, and I went on a road trip to Cass Art. One of them. I've done some research before I'm recording this because I don't want to if there's only one store in the whole of the UK, I probably won't do a haul. I need to sneeze. But I've had a look and there are loads of stores everywhere. So it's fine. It's fine. So I got up early, I went on a bit of a road trip, and we stopped off at the art shop, and I'd like to show you what I got. And I'd like to talk a little bit, in depth, about why I've been struggling so much with daily uploads and stuff like that. I hope that's alright with you. So, shall we have a look at our items? Okay, I've just got the bag on my lap. I hope that's fine. This is a really cool bag, by the way. I love it. I would lift it up and show you, but it's so heavy. So, I did this piece of art practice yesterday, and it got absolutely ruined by the fact that the paper it wasn't good quality at all. The second I got it wet, it just sort of disintegrated. And I was so proud of it, and I was really sad that it got ruined, so getting paper that was good was a really big focus for me today. To start off with, I got a gouache pad, because I have gouache, and I've been learning and experimenting, and it'd be really nice to have paper that is the proper paper for the medium to go on, if that makes sense. I'd really like to learn gouache more better. That doesn't make sense. That's really bad English, but I'd like to learn gouache more better, and I feel like having a whole 50 pages just to do gouache on will really help. And I also have got watercolour paper. This is A4, and it is all watercolory, and I got the textured watercolour paper rather than the smooth watercolour paper because I really like the textured one. I don't like the smooth one. It's just personal preference. The textured one is for me. Yay! Having a place to put all of these while I'm talking would be amazing, but my desk is a bit full, as you can see, and in front of me is my keyboard. So I can't put it there either. Right, next. This one is very heavy. More watercolour paper. But this one is different than the watercolour paper from before. And this one also has nice texture. This one also has really nice texture, and it's really nice, and I'm really excited to use it. Carrying on the theme, I have even more watercolour paper, And you might be sat there like, Fern, I love you, but you have got yourself so many sketchbooks and you have got yourself so much watercolor paper. What are you doing? I have been really struggling with my mental health recently, which has been the main reason I haven't uploaded. My mental health has been absolutely awful, and it's been telling me that I'm an imposter, I'm never going to be good at art, I should just give up and stop trying, blah 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 blah. So I have gotten loads and loads and loads of sketch pads, and I have said, well, I need to fill all of these. That's what I need to do. And if my mental health hasn't improved by then and I still um and I still am low, I'll get more. But I've made it a little goal for myself, a little safety net for myself. It keeps me here and it keeps me having something to do, and I think that's what's important. The more paper I have, the more paper I have to fill. And I want to fill every single last sheet of paper with art, may it be good art or bad art. And that will also give me a lot of space to practice. And also, I'm really hoping that the amount of paper I've bought will last me until like Christmas, so that I don't have to like leave the house again. To be honest with you. But yeah, I have gotten a lot of sketchbooks and paper because mental health, basically. Yeah, I just I need a goal. I need an aspiration. I need something to do. And my massive goal right now, while my disability is too bad for me to have any other goal really, is art. And having loads of sketchbooks is good. And if I run out of sketchbooks, I can go and get more sketchbooks. And that's the beauty of sketchbooks, really. But I probably won't run out for a while, knowing how much I've got. And then I got this handmade paper, and I'm going to use this for special art pieces. I have a few people in my support team that are going to be leaving soon, and I want to paint them a picture, and I wanted something special for that picture. So I got handmade paper, cotton, acid-free, watercolor, 100% recycled, handmade, 20 sheets, 150 GSM. This is special. This is what gifts deserve. This is good. Um, this is really good. So it'll make a special gift that little bit more special, and that's what I like. That's what I really like. So that is good. That is good. That is good. And then you guys will be really happy to know this because whether I want to watercolor or not, I have been coloring everything in watercolor pencil because I don't have any other pencils. Pencils. Loads of coloring pencils. So many coloring pencils. And these are going to be used so much, I can't even tell you. Like, as much as I love my watercolour pencils, they do act differently from coloured pencils, and some days you just want a coloured pencil. So, now I have a coloured pencil for those days I just want coloured pencil. And then we move on to bag 2, which is going to be a lot louder and more crinkly, so I really apologise for that. First things first, I got a little holder for all my paintbrushes because currently they are not being stored how you should store paintbrushes. They're really not being stored how you should store paintbrushes. So, paintbrush storage. It is an extend. Stop beeping! I think they've stopped. It is an extendable brush tube, so I can just put all my brushes in here. And also when I'm traveling, it'll keep them safe as well. Because I have a wheelchair lift now, I have a ramp, I have a wheelchair. I am all set to go out and about and draw in public. And this will give me more motivation too. Speaking of drawing in public, I got a little... It's like a water pot, but it folds up. And I'm going to get a flask to go alongside it. I don't have a flask right now, but I'm going to get one. And then I'll have a little backpack. I'll have my paintbrush tube. I'll have my foldable water pot. And I'll have a flask of water. And I'll have these guys, also full of water. And I can just watercolour anywhere I want. My bag is all the way on that side of my room. And I don't have the energy to get it after today. And my mom's cooking. I'm not going to call her and be like, hey, can you come upstairs and pass me my bag? She's cooking. She doesn't need that. So, but I do have... Actually, I've got one here. These are small enough to fit in my day-to-day handbag. I take these around with me everywhere and I draw in them when I go out. But they're limited to just pencil sketches. And I'd like to do more than just pencil sketches, so yeah. And then, you'll never believe what I'm about to show you next. I have more watercolour paper. May have gone a bit overboard on the watercolour paper. I'm realising now. I don't think it registered in my brain that I'd picked up as much as I had. But I have got watercolour paper for days, so you'd better start expecting a lot of watercolour to pop up. That is all I'm saying. Next up, I have got canvas boards. Will it focus? It will focus. I love these. I think they're great. They're a lot better than normal canvases. And there are 10 of them. And I used to love working on these before I stopped doing art all those years ago. And now that I've picked it up again, I'd like to start working on these again. So that's what I'm doing. And because they're nice and solid, like, they're solid. They make good gifts. The first one I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do a Pokemon painting for my boyfriend. That's what the first one of these is going to be used for, and then we'll go from there. In here, we have... Haha! We have 2 erasers! This one is, like, solid. It's solid. And this one is kneadable. It's like putty. Kneaded putty eraser. Which is nice. And I'll put that on my little eraser bowl there. I also have some more handmade paper, but smaller. Because I really liked it. And this will be great for presents. And giveaways of art. And, you know, one day I'm really hoping, you know, those artists that they do art and then they list it on eBay for like 1p and people can buy it and they like bid on it and it goes up as high as people want. I'd like to do that one day, and I think the handmade paper would be really, really nice. I don't think I'm at a level where I could sell my art yet, but you never know, maybe one day. Coming up next, we have even more watercolour paper. But this watercolour paper is different because it is postcards. It is postcards. And for those of you who don't know, I have a long distance partner, and I'm going to get a stamp book and I'm going to paint the postcards for him and I'm going to send them over to him, and it's going to be amazing. And all of my friends are long distance as well. I don't have a friend that's close to me. They're all online. So I can send them all postcards as well. And the thought of that makes me really, really happy. And yeah, this is probably what I'm most excited about, getting a stamp book and just doing this. Very excited. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is the last set of sketchbooks. Thank the Lord. These, I actually have these already, just in different colours. My camera is not focused. My camera is focused. I have these but in different colours, and I was so amazed at the paper quality in these. It is £7 for a pack of 3. They all have 40 pages. The paper is like exceptional for £7. Are you kidding me? It doesn't bleed. It doesn't rip when you erase. This is my one in a different colour. And I actually did some watercolour in it. I did some watercolour of my cat, kind of testing it out. And if you look at the next page, can you see any of that watercolour through the page? No, you can't. You cannot see any of that watercolour through the page. Like, it's a little bit warped, but it's like, it's so good. It's so good. I'm really happy that I got these, to be honest with you. I'm so happy that I got these. And then we don't have many things left now, actually. To start off with, we have got a watercolour pocket set. I said that really well, didn't I? I was stuck choosing between 2 of these, but in the end I went for this one because look at the colours it has in it. Those colours are very nice. Those colours are amazing. I love every single one of them, and I use every single one of them a lot. So I'll get a lot of use out of that, and it'll be good to take travelling with me. I also got a... Hello. No. I also got this watercolour set. This was £32. Watercolour is my favourite medium, so I have a lot of it. This one is also, it's small, it's compact. The one I have at the moment, this one, and I really struggle to fit it on my desk, and I really struggle to open it. I need to get somebody else to open it for me, but basically this triples in size. It opens out that way, and it opens out that way. It's not disability friendly, and although the paints are amazing, I can't open it by myself, so I need help. And I don't want to have to ask for help every single time I do watercolours. I really don't want that. So I got different watercolours, and these ones come in a lightweight metal box of 36 half pans. Quality selection of vibrant watercolour paints in a compact box with a palette lid. This is going to be a lot more accommodating for me on my bad days and on the days that I just want some independence. Because I may not look it right now, sat here talking to you, but I am disabled. I have a lot of problems with strength. I have problems with tremors. I have problems with paralysis. I have problems with just like, if it's a symptom that you can get, I've probably got it at some point. That's just the way my disability works. It's called functional neurological disorder, and I just want to be independent. I can't wash myself, I can't dress myself, I can't make my own food. I want to open my own watercolours, so now I can do that. I also got some metallic watercolours. Ooh la la. I already have the non-metallic version of this one, and I've used it quite a bit, and I'm so impressed with the quality. The quality is great, so yeah, I got the metallic one as well because I want to make things shiny. I'm just a girl, okay? I'm just a girl. I want things to be shiny. What can I say? Ooh, hang on. Let me take the triggering part out of this because I don't want anybody seeing it and being triggered by it because it's definitely triggering for me. Okay, that is hidden and off camera. Right. I also got charcoal to play around with. This has charcoal pencils and charcoal sticks, and I would like to try have a play around with both of them because charcoal's like a really good medium and a lot of people use it, and I'd like to use it as well. So I got that as a little plaything. And then I also got these as well. They are Japanese traditional paint for professional artists and crafters. It can be used as gouache and watered down for use as watercolour. Ideal for sketch, illustration, card making, and more. I'm really excited to try these, and the colours in them are like absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So, very, very, very exciting. And that's all I got today. Yay. I didn't get like regular sketchbooks because I already have quite a few of those. And also with regular sketchbooks, I can go to Hobbycraft or something, and just get them from there because when I'm just using pencil, I don't really care about the paper quality. It's just when I'm using watercolour that I care. So, yeah, that's the haul. I hope you like it. Hang on, I need to hydrate. You should hydrate as well. Hydrate together. Before we go, I would like to sit and just like talk a bit. I am meant to be doing daily uploads and I am meant to be letting myself improve. I'm meant to be teaching myself, and it's been really difficult. Being disabled is a really big struggle in itself, but the main thing I've struggled with is my self-talk. So you might see a couple of periods where I don't upload. And I'm really sorry for that, but I am trying to improve. And the main reason I'm talking to you about this is because I know a lot of you are going through this as well, and I want you to know that it's so normal. Everybody goes through it at some point. Even artists that are like the most professional artists in the world that have their work in museums, they go through this. Every artist goes through this at least once. Every artist goes through this. I stopped mid-sentence, then forgot what sentence I was on about, so I might be saying this again, I'm not sure. It's normal. Normal's not the right word, but you're okay, you're not alone. The main thing for me is I had to sit there and I had to ask myself the question, what if it is bad? Because my head, it's just like, what if it's bad? What if it's bad? What if it's bad? What if it's bad? And what if it's bad? Like, realistically, what is going to happen if my art isn't perfect? Nothing. I'm going to have fun doing it, and I'm going to learn for next time, and I'm going to get practice in, which is going to help me improve. That's all that's going to happen if my art's bad. And it's I don't know. It's really weird to like have your head have all these what ifs and then you go, well, what if that does happen then? And then your head's like, well, you see, I don't see actually. Old brain of mine. I don't see it all. I'm picking it back up, and there is a line between forcing yourself to do something you don't want to do and forcing yourself to do something that you're scared of doing. There is a line between that, and I'm going to try to walk it very carefully. But I'm going to try and do regular uploads every day again. And I'm going to also try drawing from my imagination more. Drawing from my imagination, it's going to be bad, but I've gone from I've gone from being a really creative painter who just pulls stuff from my imagination to, does it look completely realistic? Does it look completely like the reference? It doesn't need to look completely like the reference, Fern. You enjoy having an imagination, use it. You know? So you're going to see a lot more from my head. You're going to see a lot more fan art of things. You're still going to see like anatomy studies and stuff and the Loomis learning, because I am slowly working my way through the Loomis books. And I've also got an anatomy book there that I'm going to start working through at some point as well. Improving is really difficult because everybody starts somewhere, and the somewhere that I'm starting at, my brain is not willing to accept. Yeah, but just take this to mean that you're not alone. Your struggles are valid. Well, you're allowed to struggle. You're not alone. Everybody goes through it, but to keep trying and keep pushing on, because even if you're not happy with your art now, if you get enough practice, there is one day you will look at your art and you will be so proud of yourself. Even if it's not the best art, even if it's a piece of art like this. Is this the best art in the world? No. Would a professional be able to do better than this in less time? Yes. But is this the first art piece I've been proud of in months? Yes. I tried, and I've learned for next time. And that's all that matters. Yeah, just, you've got this. No matter how difficult it is to look at that empty page and to pick up that pencil or that pen or that paintbrush, you've got this. You can do it. I believe in you. And I'd like to remind you that anything a human makes is better than generative AI stealing from other artists. And artists stealing from other artists as well. You could have the worst drawing on the planet, as long as you didn't steal it from somebody and not give them credit, and as long as you didn't use AI to make it, it's still better than, like, so much stuff out there. So much. So, just remember that, okay? Your art may be terrible, you may be at rock bottom, you may be a complete beginner, you may hate your art with your whole heart and soul, but your art is still better than stolen art. So you're better than somebody. And I know that's like to some people that won't make sense, and if it doesn't make sense to you, then just ignore it. But to other people, that will make a lot of sense. And if it makes sense to you, you're welcome. Start thinking that from now on, okay? And just remember that art is supposed to be fun as well. Yeah. And with that, I would like to love you and leave you, but before I love you and leave you, I would like to remind you that you are so amazing. Oh my goodness, did you know that? Did you know how amazing you are? You make the world a better place. You may be one person in a sea of billions and billions and billions of people, but you still have a massive impact. You know, You may sit there, you may be like, oh, I'm one person, nobody would miss me, blah, 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 blah. But you would be missed. A lot. You would be missed a lot by many people. I need to stop fidgeting with these. I need to find something to fidget with. What do I fidget with? My desk is full of art supplies. I can't find my fidget toys. Ha, I found one. It's okay. Fidget toy. This is my favorite kind of fidget toy ever. I love it so much. But yeah, just you're amazing. No matter how small or insignificant you may feel, you're not. You're not at all. You deserve to love yourself. You deserve to treat yourself right. And you deserve to be loved by others. And if you're in a situation with a partner or friends and they don't love you and they're not treating you right or anything like that, I just want you to know that you don't deserve that. You deserve better. You deserve somebody who sees you for who you really are. You deserve somebody to see the worth that you really have. You don't deserve to be treated terribly. So if it is safe to do so, just leave them in the past. Leave them in the past. Some people just can't see your worth, and that's normal. But it doesn't mean that you don't have worth. There are a lot of people that don't see my worth. There are a lot of people that dislike my videos. That doesn't mean that I don't have worth. That just means that that person doesn't see it, and that's okay. That's normal. So just look after yourself. Just remember that you're awesome. And go look after yourself, okay? I know videos where we talk about mental health can be very heavy and very draining, so please, please, please self-care and do all of the lovely stuff. But thank you so much for sitting here with me today. And I hope to see you later on with another upload of a piece of art. Bye. Okay, now I've got to find my mouse. I've got a massive pile of stuff on my desk where my mouse is, and I can't use my mouse to stop recording. Like, this is terrible. Look. Look at all of this. This was all blocking my mouse. Okay. Bye. End of the video. 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 Ba, ba, ba. End of the video. End of the video.